There you go. Work.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, baby, baby. We back. We are daggone back in the building. You dig? Oh man, it's a beautiful Tuesday. And I'm pulling up in this thing. You already know what time it is. It's your boy Soul Power, aka Gamed Up Kennels. You dig? And we got a banger tonight. You dig? Salute, salute. I see you, brother Asiatic Soldier, already pulling up. Salute, salute.
Salute.
My brothers, my brothers. Oh yeah, my leg. PMP holding it down. I see you, brother Shelton. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate everybody pulling up. My brother, Unapologetic Dre in the building.
Yes, sir. What's good, big
JC, the storyteller, my LDBC brother. Hey, man, pleasure to meet you, good brother. Pleasure to meet you. You feel me? Solid, thoroughbred LDBC member. You dig? You dig, man. We got another one. We got another one. Hey, how you feeling, brother Dre? How you feeling?
Man, I feel good. So we just blew a team out by 30, bro.
Oh, man. Them good old 30-plus-year-old knees still working good. That's what I'm talking about, my brother. Oh, man, I got my brother. Hey, another one I met a couple weeks ago. You feel me? The great brother, Coach 67. Salute. Thoroughbred. And this is one of my Louisiana, also my Southern brother right there. This is, hey, man, that boy loves Southern University. Salute, family. Great meeting you, family. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Supreme in the building. Come on, show up and show out. Hey, Supreme, I'm gonna drop the link if you're trying to pull up. You feel me? I'm gonna drop the link for anybody to pull up. Really, we got a nice topic. You know what I'm saying? I want to hit on tonight, and then well, we got a few good topics. You know what I'm saying? California reparation bill 13. I believe it's 1331. Did not make it. Yeah, we're gonna speak on that. Gavin Newsom did some stalling tactics, and they pushing it off the docket to the next voter season. It's looking shaky for the Democrats. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm about to drop the link right quick. Anybody want to join up? You feel me? Feel free. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this thing right here. There we go. Posting that link. Bam. Feel free, pull up. You know what I'm saying? If you got an unfamiliar name, you know what I'm saying, make sure you cut your camera on. We don't need no freak nasty weirdos trying to pop up. We've seen you. We know how y'all get down. Disgusting work.
Facts.
Disgusting work. Yeah, Dre. So oh, my brother Joe Townsend in the building. Walk him down, Ram in the building.
Well enough.
Hey, yeah, y'all pulling up. I appreciate the love. Like I said, link in the chat. Y'all brothers feel free to join up. Let's see who this in the building. Oh, Big Toyo, you dig? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The silverback. You feel me? With the naps on the back. Freak nasty. Yes, sir. Yo, young boys, if you ever go to prison, watch out for cats like this right here. He got all the zooms and the whams, but he looking for some extra work. You dig?
This nigga tight, Dre. I could tell his voice sound like he tight, his voice ashy and everything. Yeah, Terry Cloth, dreadlock wearing ass nigga.
Yes,
Dre,
sir. Love
like
you, bro.
Terry Cloth socks. I love you too, so.
Yeah. That part. Hey, man. Subject of the night. I mean, topic for the night. Lost people, dog. You know, just to follow up on that show that we was rocking out early with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We start to speak about how, for a large part, you know what I'm saying, of our existence here, man, religion has been, in my opinion, a major stifle in our progression. You know what I'm saying? Our love for God, looking above instead of looking within, and understanding that we got all the tools for our liberation, looking at our brothers and sisters, and understanding that, we got an entitlement to each other if we want to get to the place that we envision. You know what I'm saying? Heaven is what we experience here right now. You know what I'm saying? The white supremacists, they creating their heaven on earth. We look into the sky for them pearly gates.
Okay, I got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anything y'all brothers want to build? You know what I'm saying, with those first opening thoughts before we really start to kick this thing off.
Salute, Dre.
Yeah, Dre over there. I think he putting some icy hot on them knees.
Now,
Yeah, he said they just blew them jokers out by 30 some odd points.
Who got blew out? Dre team, or they blew somebody else out?
Nah, he said they blew him out. He had to, yeah. Matter of fact, he put Ben Gay. He didn't even go get that icy hot.
Oh my goodness.
Facts.
Oh man.
we had a good win, man. We needed a good win though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But as far as the opening thoughts, man, like I don't have anything to add value to what was already discussed thus far. But as the conversation develops, I have my input.
No doubt. Hey, I see you, brother Act. Yes, sir. I see you, bruh. Appreciate you for pulling up. He said your D's finna blow it like a South Park episode. Show enough in the building. Salute.
Show enough.
Salute.
That part. Hey man, so look, let's go ahead and we gonna do a comparative analysis. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us take the stance of religion, so we go look at it from the stance of religion versus spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Give me your thoughts on that. If you had to break down your definition of religion versus spirituality, how would you separate the two?
Religion versus my spirituality. Spirituality, I feel as though spirituality would be more unique or individualized, I think, to each person, and the religion could be a group thing, but the spiritualism is a more self-involved thing, more personal, your personal relationship with the higher power. That's what I would call spiritualism. Religion is I guess religion would be someone's definition of somebody's structure of a belief system, or something to it's hard for me to define that really, but I think the spiritualism will be more individualized and more personal. That's what I can say on that.
I dig it. Brother Dre?
All right, so I agree with Toyo. I think the spiritualism is more individual, but also let me start with religion, because that's what I was indoctrinated into, right? So with religion, it's very dogmatic. This is the way you do it. It's almost like you said, almost an occult. Like, this is how we do it. Deviate, this is wrong, and it can religion has its distinctive pillars, whereas spiritualism is the journey itself. It's you. It's your journey to whatever it is that you seek, finding your truth. I give you an example of spiritualism to me. Taking a walk in nature by myself, my body becomes attuned to nature. That's a spiritual experience for me, right? But a religious experience is when people try to feel it from just taking that walk in nature. Trying to explain why you feel, your ancestors coming back through you. Religion tries to put names, label those. That's my spiritualism and religion.
No doubt. Well said. Well said. Well said. Yeah. I'm with you on that. Well, let's get into the etymology of religion. And when we really looking at the word religion, it means to bind. So when we talk about binding, it's constraints, creating a paradigm. And with that, we know that think tanks or the upper echelon, you know what I'm saying? The higher powers, the people in charge have always used religion to control the narrative, constrain people. So they set, rules and parameters around for a structural standard for society for them to get away and then charge you based on those said things. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at religion, from the way that society will structure religion and then now hold you to the fire. You know what I'm saying? Then spirituality, like what the brother was saying, is a personal relationship or your actual experience to whatever source you believe in. For me, I look at nature all around me, or I delve into, African spirituality. And at that point, it deals with nature, locking in and being comfortable with the things around us and not excluding myself from that, looking at myself as not being the master, but being a part and being cohesive with my reality. So that's how I separate those two: religion being structured and being confined by a set of rules, generally by some elite who created these structures, and then spirituality, my interpretation and my personal experience with nature and me creating, a direct relationship with that said thing, being nature.
Yes, sir.
Anything y'all brothers want to add on to that before we go into how specifically religion has really bound us as a people here in America?
Gotcha. I understand where you're coming from. I feel that too. It's like, could I use a metaphor? Like, I'm taking to the dogs. So religion would be like getting a keep from somebody else and trying to work it on your dog, and not using looking at your individual dog. You're just trying to make a keep work for your dog that somebody else gave you. Can that be something like that? You know what I mean? In bulldog ways. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you get a keep from whoever put the keep out, and you just try to apply it to your dog, and it might not work. It might make your dog be the best it could be. I know that's wild as shit that I'm comparing religion to a keep and shit, but it always correlates to the bulldogs.
Well, I think that religion would say that no, use this keep, and this is the only way to make your dog work.
Right. That's what
religion
I'm saying.
is go confine and constrain you.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Religion is like getting somebody else keep and trying to make it work for your shit. Like when basically each dog gonna have an individual joint. You know what I mean? Individual joint. You gonna have to adjust it in different things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I used the bad one on that one.
No, I think I get what you're trying to say, but see, religion don't allow for flexibility. It's saying this is the way and the only way.
True. Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It don't allow flexibility. It's saying
don't let you adjust. It don't
X, Y, and Z. And when you go against that, boom, these are,
might be called a heretic and shit. I got you.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Based upon said religion, okay, now you have sinned, or you know what I'm saying? Now this recalls for repentance or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So
that's real talk.
Yeah. Religion doesn't allow for flexibility. You dig?
It binds you. I see what you say. It kind of puts you in a box. Tries to bind.
A spiritual person doesn't need script. Oh yeah, for real. They need scripture to live a righteous life. That's a fact. That is a fact. I'm with you 100%. Hey, the brother Wayne Moon said something earlier. You know what I'm saying? I think if I can paraphrase, he said something to the degree of write your story. You know what I'm saying? That way your kids have your script to go on. You know.
Oh yeah, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, you writing it anyway. You writing it anyway if you realize it or not. Just by you living your life, you writing the script. And if your kids paying attention, they might be watching everything, all your moves, all your actions. So you're writing the script. So you got to be aware that you're writing the script. When you think you're not, you're writing the script. Somebody remembering when you're getting up in the morning, somebody seeing you go to work in the morning, somebody seeing you come home, how you act, all that is a script you writing already. What you getting
Right.
done, the progresses, how many times you yelling at people and all that's getting written down in the book of life.
For sure. But we talk about writing that journal, those ledgers, because what about those in-depth thoughts, those silent moments that we have with ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Hold on,
Yeah.
I hear echo right quick. I'm gonna mute you right quick. Yeah, those silent moments. Oh, that's you, Dre. Okay. Mic check, mic check. Nah, okay. I'm good now. Yeah, them silent moments when we stop and then we thinking to ourselves, those real deep moments. You know what I'm saying? Those corrective moments when we check on ourselves. Those moments, I feel, far often we ain't really lacing our children with our. We always tend to tell our children all our triumphs, but our failures, those dark moments, the things that they will experience internally that we generally don't tell our kids. It's like, hold on, let me give you a diagram of who you are. You are of me. So I'm gonna tell you my struggles, the things that I've dealt with. So I'm gonna best equip you so that when you run into these problems, this is how I overcame them, or how you don't walk that path where I came up short. So we gotta have those journals right there. You know what I'm saying? We got to start creating our own paradigm. We can't look to a script or a scripture for to tell or set the standard for who we are as a people. We got the brother 601 in the building. Hold on. Let me give him a correct one. Hold on.
Okay.
My brother 601, yeah, dig 601 in the building.
What's up,
How you
Salute.
feeling, family?
man? I'm feeling good, man. Blessed, bro. Nigga just tired, man. But you know it. It's all right.
All right. Crockett in the building. Hey, my brother, woke in the building. Hey, LDBC
Salute.
business standing on it in this mother sucker. Yes, sir.
Salute.
Yes, sir. Hey, the brother Supreme said religion can handle you. Okay. I see you, brother. I see you. Hey, brother 601. I don't know if you caught any of what we've been building on. Let me know if you just walked in the building. You know what I'm saying? If you heard anything, if you got anything you want to add, if not, I can hip you to what we talking about. You dig? Let me know where you standing, brother.
Okay, yeah, but now I'm just not tuning in. But I was online with my folks, you know what I'm saying? So I told them I'm gonna jump off because I had to come through with y'all for a minute. So I ain't catch nothing, bro. What y'all cooking on, bro?
Oh yeah, right now, man. So we speaking on religion versus spirituality. If you got anything you want to add, what's your interpretation of what religion is versus spirituality? How do you frame the two?
Religion versus spirituality. Me myself, I try to focus more on spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't, I don't try to get caught up in all that different religion type stuff. And then when I say spirituality, I mean like my connection with the creator. You know what I'm saying? And that entity that I pray to and that move mountains for me and that turn bad situations into good situations and you know what I'm saying? They just be sprinkling me with blessings and they just hear my prayer. So I just be more in tune with that, and so I just say the spirituality side because that's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? I don't too much be digging in all the different religions, arguing back and forth about this and that about the religions. You know what I'm saying? But it's just one God, bro.
No doubt, no doubt.
You know?
I like that, Joe. I like that. I like that. Yes, sir. Religion is spiritual confinement. You will not be able to attain the highest dimension through a man-made book or a bootleg preacher. Say it again. No. See, God said.
Right.
In the book of Ecclesiastic, chapter 3, verse 21. And Sister Johnson, while I'm sitting here reading in the front of the pew, keep your legs cocked open so I can get a little bit more of this Holy Ghost. And I'm going to keep reading and keep winking that cat at me. Man, please. Preachers be up in there tearing pussy cat raggedy. Some of them be tearing them choir directors cat raggedy on the freak nasty rainbow side of the game, but trying to tell you how to meet God.
Right. That's why.
See, I know God, and if you ain't following this book right here, and you ain't gonna see the pearly gates, and I might got me a couple bitches up in here, and they sitting next to the first lady, and I'm doing a little extra, a little coke, a little drink, still in the offering, but I know God. Nigga got you talking about a dirty rotten bastard, but he trying to tell you how to get to God.
Yeah, right. You know. Yeah. Man, what's up? Who we got in the building? I mean, on the panel, bro.
Oh man, we got Unapologetic Dre in the building. Oh shit. Who is the man? This nigga look like Shaft. Shaft. Damn right.
Oh, I just died. I said, the big Phil see this.
Oh shit. My nigga 601 laid up. That nigga 601 laid up in the bed. Hey, that better not be no waterbed 601.
This ain't no look. This is an air mattress, bro.
Oh shit. Hey, on the real player side of the game, look, that air mattress used to put in work. You feel me? I done been in many females' homes with the air mattress. Yes, Lord. Hey, that nigga say you look like the nigga that stole Shaft leather coat, Trey. Damn. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh man. Hey, let's go ahead and jump into this right here because we got a few other topics. I want to. That nigga stupid.
Y'all crazy as shit.
Look at that nigga. He's stupid. That nigga out here there roasted. He said you too big to be on the air matches.
I know they were coming. I love you too, bro. You hear me, bro? It's straight, Rab. I love you too, bro.
Oh shit. Hey, babe, say, babe, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's let's go ahead and lock in with this. I don't know if y'all brothers been keeping up with what the grassroots is pushing for, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, we got this 2024 presidential election rocking out. On the grassroots level, a large percentage of us is pushing for tangibles. We telling both parties, if you want the black vote, we want tangibles, specifically reparations and a crime bill. You know what I'm saying? California, they had started this task force to push for a reparation bill. I believe it was Bill 1331, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh.
This task force was a study bill, and then it would be moved to the Senate to push for actual tangible. Yes, sir. Gavin pulled some bullshit. Yes, sir. That's where I was going with it, Brother Ram. Brother Ram has been keeping up with it. Yes, sir. So California state lawmakers are blaming Gavin Newsom for stalling out key slave reparation bill on the final day of the legal this legislation session. So basically what's happening is they stalled it out, and that they have to, at this point, because it ended this session right here, they have to start this whole bill process over again the following voting session. But they're expecting us to keep being loyal to the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party is in debt to us. We have been loyal to the Democratic Party for over 50 years now, and they have done nothing but benign neglect. They talk about things like giving us reparations will cripple the economy, but what have they done? They've allowed immigrants to come over here. They've given so many groups, the LGBT, the Asian community, and now the immigrants, these people are getting specific allocation. Specifically, the immigrants coming over here with money in hand, bro. You're talking about pulling into cities and getting chilly, bro. Chill. These people are getting all type of welfare, healthcare, housing, all of the things that we are in debt and owe. These things that we were supposed to receive after chattel slavery that we never did. But they say that giving us this money will cripple the economy. But they bringing in, what they're trying to do is bring in a new voter block. And before I continue to cook on that, if any of your brothers want to add on to it, go ahead.
Nah, you cooking on it. You cooking on it. I'm listening to you. You know what I mean? I really don't know too much about that. You know what I'm saying? But they stalling out, from what I get from what you're saying, they stalling out on kicking out the reparations. They still stalling out on kicking that shit out. You know what I mean? And talking about it's gonna fuck up the economy if they give it to her. You know, like, to me, that's crazy as shit, because it's already been proven that we definitely spend the money, we definitely generate money. So like, if whatever you give us, it's gonna be regenerated. You know what I'm saying? And
say that again, bro.
We definitely gonna spend money. If you give it to us, we definitely gonna spend. So, you know,
yes sir, yes sir.
It's just a game. It's just a game. They just holding on to it. They don't want to give us nothing. They don't want us to come up off nothing, no type of way at all. They don't want us to come up. They scared. They scared right now. To me, they scared right now, because to
say it again.
To me, it's like it's not too many of the good old boys left. To me, that's just my opinion. Like, when you get the youth now, they so much intertwined. The cultures is intertwined so much now that really, like, that good old you want to keep it white cracker type thing, and white cracker rule type thing, and all that type thing. It's getting to the last of them, and they skirmishing like, who can they pass on the secrets to? Who could they pass on the secrets to? Everywhere they look, they young is just messing with black people, or cool with black people. So they know they're gonna tell the secrets. They know they're gonna say whatever. They already telling on their parents, like, getting mad that their parents made, as soon as they find out their parents made a fortune off of certain things. Some of them is coming out off of it and getting mad at their parents for that shit. You know, like saying it, like, you know, you came up off black people, like, so it's a lot of awakening out there. So just the natural karma of things is coming around, like Malcolm X say. What he say? You know what I'm talking about? So
yeah,
what he say?
Chickens come home to roost.
Yeah, it's got to go down like that. It's got to go down like that. natural order of things, the return of the gods, all that is the same. It's the same thing. You know, the gig is up. The gig is up. All that shit. The fat lady been singing. All that.
No doubt, no
No
doubt.
doubt, no
Any
doubt.
your brothers want to
Yeah, brother,
add to that?
add to that.
Yeah, mute
Yeah,
your shit,
you
bro. It
take
sound
it,
like you
bro.
over there
Sound like
hitting
you
that
over there
white
hitting
girl.
that white girl.
Yeah. That nigga got that
Yo,
booger sugar, baby.
my fault.
Yeah, big yeah.
That nigga done snorted the shit out the nostrils. He can't smell. That nigga couldn't smell COVID. God damn. Hey, big facts, Joe. Big facts. Yeah, giving the Ukraine the money didn't cripple the economy. Come on, bro. Not only the Ukraine, but all of the money that they give every year to the daggone to Israel. You know what I'm saying? We don't. America don't owe Israel no reparations. You know what I'm saying? Not on. And then on top of that, let's even go back to how the Japanese got reparations. You know what I'm saying, for being placed in internment camps after or during World War II. Not only that, the native or the red natives got reparations. You know, and many of those tribes actually had their hand in chattel slavery. Tony M in the building, my brother Tony. You feel me? So, you know, any y'all brothers want to jump in this before I start cooking more on that?
Nah, it's
Yeah, that boy Dre over there. he went to go line that Shaft beard up. Goddamn it, Shaft. Damn right. Yeah, that part. So man, it's it's bullshit. You know, we hear all of these yes, sir. The chickens come home to roost. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, we hear all of these people who take this stance against reparations talk about how it'll cripple the economy, this, that, and the third. But in actuality, it would stimulate the economy. You know what I'm saying? Because just based upon our spending habits, you know what I'm saying? Black Americans, you know what I'm saying? Melanated people here, FBA, whatever diatribe, you know, you place that label of us under, you know, we got a $2 trillion spending spending power yearly. And from my knowledge, the black dollar only stays in the community for about 8 hours. Oh, hold on. I got you, bro. Yeah, for about 8 hours. So that money would automatically, based on the current standards, would automatically be going right back into the system. It's going to stimulate the economy. This is bull jive. You got all of this money for these immigrants, potential terrorists, sleeper cells, so on and so forth, that have came over in these borders. You know what I'm saying? Gang members, drug dealers, so on and so forth. We see what's going on in Denver, in Aurora, Colorado, with the Venezuelan gangs. We see what's going on in Chicago with these different gangs. You know what I'm saying? Breaking into these gun shops, you know, sticking up the residents. You know what I'm saying? Graping residents. You know, in New York, we see what's going on with the immigration. You know what I'm saying? Shutting down of schools. You know, housing vouchers, food stamp vouchers, or just the red carpet laid out to them. And then the cold part about it is people will come from these war-torn and busted and disgusted countries and then point at us and shun their finger and wave their finger and say that black people are lazy. They need to do better. They need to get their shit together. They need to pull themselves up by the bootstrap. And they done had every single form of welfare handed to them. And not only that, but you look at your daggone country and it's a goddamn a war zone. If your country is so great and your people are so good, why not you put that same energy and build your country up? This country is great because my family's blood, sweat, and tears is in its soil. And its innovation is in the technology. Y'all brothers cook.
Or if they don't want to give up, if they don't want to give up the reparation, give up no money or nothing, and all that type stuff. What's the other option that could be fair? I mean,
Nah, it ain't
do
no
they
other
want work?
option. We want
Do
land
they
in
want work?
Chile.
Do they want work for us for 500 years for free?
Well, that's money right there. Shit.
You know what I mean? Do they want to do that then? Do they want to do that? Like what they say? We should put ourselves up under bootstrap. I mean, well, we gave them free labor for so many years. I mean, like, so then you gonna tell us to put ourselves by the bootstrap after that though? Like, let's
But
switch places real quick. Let's switch places real quick and see what happens. See what happens there. But see, a lot of us wouldn't even want to own no, wouldn't even want to do nothing like that to nobody. You understand what I'm saying? You wouldn't want to do that to nobody. I mean, I know I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
feel
that
kind of a certain, you feel a certain type of way. You know, you feel a certain type of way. That's just like free shit. You got free shit off a whole another man. You got free stuff off another man, and then you try to put rules in the game. After you make a game, you try to put rules in it for that man that you did that to. You know,
real
I
talk.
mean, it's
Real talk.
just blatant.
Anthony Bolton in the
It's almost
building.
blatant. It's almost blatant disrespect. It's almost blatant disrespect. But like like I say, you got you. The more to me, I don't really like talking about it because like it ain't no ways around it. It ain't no ways around it. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. It's just disrespectful, man. You know. And sometimes when I look at some of the shit that's been done to us, we should have been. I feel as though we should have been dead. We should have been died or whatever, been on it and just not went for that shit. Like you gotta die at some point in time. But like people be saying, I be going extreme with that. But like like you gotta die sometimes before you do certain shit. Just go ahead and roll out, man. Like go ahead and roll out before you succumb to that type shit. Go ahead and bang till you work out it, bang till they bang you out. But see, that's where that religion come and play at, I think, to give you a false sense of hope when they doing stuff like that to you, to make you be able to calm the animal, calm that. I ain't gonna say animal, calm that God side in you that say, nah, this wrong, and I'm willing to die saying this wrong. You know what I mean? Like, boom, they send one of them. This is my opinion. They might send somebody with some word or whatever. Keep pushing, keep pushing. We're gonna get over the hill. We're gonna get over the mountaintop type shit. When it's probably was supposed to be like, nah, fuck that. We going out tonight. We doing end this shit tonight. It's over. But if they did that, we might not be here. You dig what I'm saying? We might not be here. But like, what is we here for if we ain't gonna answer this shit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Drayden fell off. I think we was talking. I think you said some things that he had to get offline with that. You scared him. You scared him, Toyo.
Nah.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Anthony Bolton, salute, salute. Appreciate you for pulling up. That boy said, fuck that. Cut the check. You feel me? Cut the check. Fuck you, pay me. I'm with you, my brother. I'm with you. Blatant disrespect, brother. Hey, it's truth in the details. You know what I'm saying? All of that pull yourself up. Oh, I got you, my brother. All of that stuff will pull yourself up by the bootstrap. No other group of people has had a constant attack from every facet of life. Food industry, medical industry. You know what I'm saying? Agencies created to stifle your growth. Jim Crow. You know what I'm saying? Reconstruction, destroying the Reconstruction. Voter blocking. I mean, in every facet of life, they have created some type of blockade. And then you have foreigners who come over here, and then from their destroyed homeland and have the nerve with all of the benefits that they have been able to acquire because of our ancestors with they boots on the ground and standing in the paint. They been able to receive these things and have the nerve to wave and point their finger at us and tell us that, we are ghetto, or we should be doing this. I believe it's called the model minority. The model minority. These people come over here. You know what I'm saying? Red carpet, waiting for them. All of it because of literally the civil rights movement. Black brothers and sisters standing in the paint and saying, no, people should have the right to be able to come over here. Not just Anglo immigrants, but there should be melanated people who should come over here. And what happened? Ultimately, what they do is use these people as a buffer class, give them specific allocations and say, hey, those Negroes over there, they're no good. We need you to be better than them. We need you to make sure you keep them in line. Don't you want these benefits?
Mm.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
But
So
to me, they
with all
setting
of that
themselves
being
up.
said, go ahead, brother.
To me, they setting themselves up anyway, though, all the way around the board. Because, like, when you look at it at the end of the day, America been doing that. They just open the doors up like that. To me, for people that might not really be caring about America, you understand? They open up the doors for the hustlers and stuff like from other countries. Like what I'm saying is like a lot of people send their money back home. You understand what I'm saying? They send their money back home, so they come get the money over here, get all the free stuff like you saying, and send it back home. So it's building their countries up and stuff like that. It's really whoring America. It's really like treating America like a whore. And then at the end of the day, we've been here from the beginning, and then we see the borders getting open, and people coming over here from the borders and getting anything is going to be kind of offensive towards us. And then they try to
Facts.
tell us that, they try to set the game up to where as though it's looking like they coming over working harder than us because we refuse
Whew,
to
whew.
work for certain jobs. It's for certain pay. It's just it's ridiculous. Like we cannot survive off of those jobs. Like we can't take care of families off of those jobs. But instead of you saying, yeah, okay, we can dig it, boom, you gonna open the borders up and let people in here that money is good to them. But yet that money is building they foundations up and it's going back to their homes and stuff like that. It ain't like they really give a fuck about America or whatever, whatever. They still got their family ties. A lot of these immigrants and stuff that come here now, what they got over us to me, everybody always got a place to call home other than America. You understand what I'm saying? And different culture and all that. We the ones that we was born into this shit that was like, born into some shit that like we kidnapped children. We the kids of kidnapped children. We the children of kidnapped children. Grandchildren of kidnapped children. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so our shit is definitely different than theirs. We didn't volunteer to come over, and when we came, we didn't get no benefits and nothing. We came and got straight to the fields and got killed and whipped on and trying to break our kings and rape our queens and shit like that. And then, like we come from that. We come from that. So they don't even have no argument when it comes to us. They don't got nothing to stand on. They can't even look us in the face and say some of the shit they saying, even though they doing it. This shit is ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. Whatever they
No, it's not
offering is,
kind of. It is ridiculous,
yeah,
bro.
whatever they trying to offer for something that was done like that. I mean, it's nothing that you can offer, man. It ain't really nothing you can offer that was something done. That was something done like that. But it could be a gesture, and you give up. But like, man, people ain't forgetting that shit, man. People can't forget that shit, man. You can't forget those shit like that. I mean, we didn't push it. We didn't push it so far down because you can't act on it because you're gonna get killed. And your mother, the mothers, like they did. That was part of the plan to show us some violent shit done to the kings, to the strong motherfuckers in our shit. Show us that violent shit done to them in front of our face, and it traumatizes the women and the kids. So they would automatically gonna go into protection mode. Let me protect my male kids. Let me protect my males so they won't go through that right there. So
Yeah,
it
yeah,
already
yeah.
starts the passiveness. It's already starting the passiveness. Passiveness is already starting to tell you turn the other cheek shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
safe for you. It ain't safe for you to poke out your chest no more. It ain't safe for you to act like this. Ain't safe for that. Ain't safe for you to be who you is because they'll kill you. You know what I mean? Just calm down. And like for us, for that was traumatizing. Like I said earlier, that was traumatizing. So like you dealing with different traumatized mentals out here. But the whole thing, we still a good people. We still a good people because through all of that, we still obeying somebody else's rules. We still playing by somebody else's rules in the game. You know, the majority of us are still trying to be good people, still trying to be good people. You understand what I'm saying? Throughout all of that, a lot of people would have been saying, "Fuck everybody, fuck everybody." You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people
That's that
had said,
passive
"Fuck
spirit,
everybody."
brother. That's that passive spirit, and that get back to the religiosity that we are speaking about earlier. Hey, the topic for tonight, what the title for tonight was lost people. Right now, we're speaking about religion versus spirituality, and I guess well, actually, the last thing we was talking about was California Bill 1331 not being uh excuse me, it was stifled or stalled out by Gavin Newsom, and that is the reparation bill. So they stalled the bill out. Governor Gavin Newsom stalled it out. Boom, and basically we was talking about reparations, what's owed to us, and now the brother, he was speaking with passion about how our people have basically been broken as far as our spirit, our warlike spirit, based on religion and the traumatic experiences that we've gone through. Brother Dickie Foster in the building. Brother Avery. Hey, is that Avery Black? Is that you, bro? Is that Stephen Nelda Mac, brother? Let me know, bro. If so, LDBC business, my brother.
Salute, my bulldog brother Dickie too. Salute,
Yes, sir.
Dickie.
Brother Dickie Foster in the building. You dig. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, but it just come down to, at the end of the day, um, you know, religion has been a weapon, you know, it's been a tool of our oppression. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm of the mindset of spirituality, set your own paradigm in your household. You know what I mean? Find your interpretation of what God is and just seek to be righteous.
Now,
Find like-minded people, create a household standard, you know, and then not only that, but think about your household and how your children can impact your said people. You know who we are. So I look at for example, my daughters. I'm teaching my daughters to be wives. Why is that important? Well, they got to choose a mate one day. And we talk about productive households and how the next generation, the importance of, what I'm saying, progressing the culture forward. So if we're not equipping our children to be the progression, but only thing that we're doing is looking at all of these negative stereotypes of us being placed on the media, well, how do we correct it? We're not putting anything in place. So we gotta, each household, each home, each one teach one. We gotta set the standard. I forget who said this, but somebody said the most revolutionary thing that you could do as a black man is raise a black household. I forget who quoted that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it like that. The most revolutionary thing that you can do is raise a black household. Train your kids to be that productive being that is gonna be, you know what I'm saying, push the narrative forward. Your daughters got to be wives. Your sons got to be husbands. So we got to equip them with the tools.
I don't understand how that should be the number one job, and I don't even see how people can have time for other jobs besides that. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like that's your number one thing right there. Like that's your
But that
world. That's
requires
your world.
foresight, though, brother.
That's your world. That's your world. Your household is your world. Like when you go out into the jungle, you got your world, you got the jungle. Like, you go out into the
Okay.
jungle, but you try to make it back into your world, like, you know what I mean? But that's your household. But see, let me ask you this. So, like, because now you got me thinking about something. So, because I don't like to carry the church and religion thing too much, because do you see anything far as any good in the church, far as history and all that, like from the beginnings, like with the idea of church or whatever it was, like if it was like people in the community getting together, something like us, like the Shogun Brothers, like something like that, and you talk and you talking and you trying to uplift your people you care about around you and around you that you feeling the same vibes with. Y'all trying to build something, build a community or whatever. And, y'all setting certain standards and rules and stuff for your community, and you want to. I think if that's the idea of church, yeah, some good things about the church. You need, and it's powerful, like far as getting people together, and it's something to say about that. Getting people together to look out for one another, help each other. Like people down, they getting put out their house. Different things. But then it gets corrupted. It gets corrupted after a while. Everything gets corrupted, and it makes the whole thing seem like a bad thing. So I don't. It just be individuals that fuck shit up, man. It be individuals that fuck good things up a lot of times, man. You know, and it give the whole outfit a bad name, leave a bad taste in the mouth after a while. Like church starting to get a bad name because of different things that preachers did in different churches. It's become so much of it. Like they was doing so much stuff, you know, to now it make people have a bad taste in their mouth about the church, you know.
Yeah. Anthony Bolton, what it is, my brother?
What's going on, everybody? Salute to y'all, man. Hopefully y'all can hear me.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear, Memphis, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, this is a great topic. I just wanted to say some, and I probably won't be able to stay on this long because I got some things I got to do. But in this society, what we represent to those people. I say it like this because it's YouTube. We represent two things. We represent one of their greatest accomplishments, but their absolute greatest failure at the same time. You know what I'm saying? One of their greatest accomplishments because they had us in slavery and we built the country in an infrastructure in a powerful nation for them. But at the same time, we didn't die off, and that's their biggest failure. If you look through history, most people that become enslaved either die off or they get completely subjugated. And the fact that our population grows, we became something even more powerful. It may not seem like it, it terrifies them. That's why they want to do everything in their power to stop reparations because they know if all things are equal, we dominate.
Say it again.
If all things are equal, I'm going to do my Uma. With all things are equal, I'm going to say it about 5 times in a row.
If all things are equal. If all things are equal.
My brother. But for real though, they know that they can't exist without us. That's why they're bringing immigrants in like crazy because they're hoping they can duplicate what we are. But the thing is, immigrants have a land to go to. If shit go bad for them, they can take this money and run and degrade the country. And then once again, they'll be looking at us to save them. And what they're afraid of is that, well, let me say it like this: it would behoove them to give us reparations, just just based on our nature. Because most people on this panel would say, if you give us reparations, we'll let y'all do whatever y'all want to do. For the most part, when you think about it. So that's how
Oh
we
yeah.
are in real life. Most brothers and sisters like, look, I ain't got nothing to do with this. As long as you don't mess with mine, you can do whatever you want to do.
Oh, I mean, all we got to do is look at Reconstruction, look at all of the race massacres that happened,
Mm-hmm.
and you find out everybody go on mute because I don't know what that back feed is, but you will see all of the destruction it was black people who got it popping in a very short time with innovation and little to no resources, but turned, you know what I'm saying, that milk into honey, straight up and down. They turned a little bit of nothing with just innovation and pure tenacity, and it got it popping. Tulsa, Oklahoma, Rosewood, you know what I'm saying? Hell, what is that area that they built the 601 in LA? You know what I'm saying? It was a thriving black economy there. They put a freeway right there in LA. You know what I'm saying? They use redlining, they use military tactics and massacre to stifle anytime we got something popping. You know what I'm saying? And gentrification. You know, when we left to our own vices, see the beautiful thing about us is they always try to point to us and say that, oh, those black people, the murder race, this, that, and the third, you know, it's all cap at the end of the day. Leave us alone. If you know what I'm saying.
What you talking about, like Black Wall Street and all that, when we was building stuff like that and they burnt it down every time we build something up, communities like
Yes, sir.
that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Black Wall Street was just one of you know.
Yeah, different things, things that they did, stuff like that with black people. They left black people alone.
One
they
of
get their own
dozens
thing
of
together. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was a multitude of those. Salute, brother Avery. Salute. Hey, is that you, Avery Black? Yes, sir. Hey, this Stephen L. the Mac brother up in the building. Hey, great meeting you at the LDBC meet and greet, family.
Man, to you, man.
Man, I was kind of out of it, but for sure.
No, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, your wife hit my wife up and told me I had a podcast. I've been trying to catch your ass since, man.
Oh, no doubt. Appreciate you pulling up, family.
No, man, but I like the topic, man. I don't know who that brother was just. I don't know his name. That brother was just talking, but I feel a lot what he's saying, man. But I lean more towards a cultural difference, man. And I'm not talking about black, white, Mexican. I'm talking about amongst us, right? You got to understand, like a lot of us, a lot of black folks came to the South, and a lot of us got away from the South, right? When them Southerners and them Midwesterners and them Southerners and them Northerners catch up together, man, we calling each other weird and all types of shit, man. Because you know what I'm saying? You know what went down here. You know what I'm saying? In Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's going on there in New York. You know, the blacks on the North got a more freer mind. You know what I'm saying? And then when we all come together, man, it's more of a cultural thing, man. Think about it, man. Black is the only color, brown is the only color that comes in different shades, my brother. But why we can't get along? You know what I mean? It's a lot of things that play a part. You know what I'm saying? On top of your family, your mama and your daddy raised you to get you a good life. But then you got these other Negroes over here. You know what I'm saying? They mama and daddy slumming, hustling, and all that. But then when y'all come together, you know what I'm saying? That's why we say we can never get along, us as black folks. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I can't even talk about other people. You know what I'm saying? You want to just focus on us. It's a lot of cultural shit between us. You know what I'm saying? That we got to deal with to even be strong. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't know about
Salute.
Well, you know what I'm saying? We never been a monolith. No group of people is a monolith. You know what I'm saying? Other groups of people they find a way to get on task when it comes to making sure they keep us subjugated. You know what I'm saying? So you look at all of Europe. Europe has been the most war-torn continent on the planet and in history. You know what I'm saying? You talk about thousands of years of war between those people, but they always put a focal point on melanated areas. My boy Lord Scott in the building. Hey, salute, shot to God, my brother. You feel me? Divide and conquer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, one of the things is that, you know, we got to find like-minded individuals. We can't look at ourselves as one big Negro because they've employed tactics, you know, Jim Crow, Willie Lynch, things like this to keep us in low vibration. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to find like-minded brothers and sisters. It only takes a small group of people to propel the culture forward. You know, you get a condensed group of a small think tank, and y'all lock in with a purpose and focus and a destination, and that's what progresses forward. The
Yeah.
majority of people are the sheep.
For sure.
They
For
go
sure.
follow behind the winning team.
For sure. I definitely agree. I agree with that.
Like Professor Black True said, a critical mass. That ain't
Yes,
really
sir.
nothing but 10% of the people.
Yes, sir.
If you get a small portion and everybody start doing it, it becomes a trend. It becomes popular, and then
Yeah.
the sheep, like you say, the sheep
Mhm.
become ashamed if they not doing it because they gonna realize, damn, we missing out on something. I might as well need to get in line with them. And
Absolutely.
and
yeah,
and
and this,
and, and like you said, it is finding like-minded individuals, man. But like I said, man, like it's I feel like it's very difficult nowadays, man. Like you don't know a person until you really know a person nowadays, man. Everybody can look good, they can talk good, man. But then when you see how people moving and grooving, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, then you get and that's what I'm saying amongst us, man. Like you say, just a perfect example, this reparations thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I feel like this, man. I see black people. I see black people wanting to vote for Trump because he talking about putting money in a nigga pocket, right? Me personally, I feel like it's all systematic, man. You know what I'm saying? This whole Jim Crow stuff, man. Just like they believe in evolution and all that type of stuff, man. They just finding new ways to, how people talk, old people talk, like keep a brother down and all this, man. But at the same time, man, I feel like we done went through so much, man. We shouldn't be still blaming other people. Like we see what's going on, we know what's going on. And I say we shouldn't be blaming everybody else because I feel like till this day it's 2024 about to be 2025, man. We blaming the white man, we blaming the Arabs who can come and get free taxes for 10 years and we blaming all of them and everybody else, right? But at the end of the day, when we blame everybody else, bro, we shit on these pillars that we represent 1 month of the year, so called. You know what I'm saying? We shitting on the Malcolms, we shitting on the Martin Luther Kings, you know what I'm saying? We sitting on the Rosa Parks, we shitting on the Thurgood Marshalls. You feel what I'm saying? The original Republican Party. You feel what I'm saying? Like they like and like I said, everything started at home, man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like in my home, man, a good grounded, whoever you believe in, man. As long as you grounded, man, and you moving off decent morals, and like you said in the beginning, being and just moving off, just being righteous, moving intentionally righteous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you'll be strong in every aspect of whatever you're doing. If it's one of y'all or if it's 100 of y'all, man, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna see some movers and some shakers, man.
Hey man, can I interject real
Yeah,
quick,
yeah. I was
fellas?
just about to pass the mic to you, bro. Go ahead, cook.
Hey, so um, I agree with the brother that just spoke, and I wanna expound upon that with my perspective. All right, so I've talked to a lot of
Hold on,
brothers.
Big Hill. Mute your mic, man. That booger sugar tearing your nostrils up, cuz. Mute your mic, nigga. Damn. God damn.
oh man, this,
Not that's one of my dogs, my nigga. You all right though?
I I give you an example, and maybe we don't all think the same, but I think this way. Uh, I always talk about, maybe we could get into a community together and amalgamate the funds and, what I'm saying, aggregate the funds. And I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. In 90% of those conversations I have, there is a relative or a family member in each household that is not with the unification because they either want their privacy or they don't trust them over there or whatever for whatever reason. And I challenge you. I challenge everybody under the sound of my voice, man. If you are in a relationship, or if you got kids that are adult age kids, tell them you wanna amalgamate funds and move into a community, and see how many of them are really on board with it. So within our community, we have to find the trust. We have to find the trust within our community, man. Because like just because I'm ready to move and really put it to work, as a community, like you said, the household ain't ready, and
Yeah.
Correct.
that's a big issue I see, bro. But I'm gonna yield the floor.
Hey, the biggest thing that's gonna stop that is the women. Our
Correct.
women have not found a true sisterhood with each other.
I
Man, our
swear.
women are so goddamn catty. Put
Emotional.
3 sisters and lock them in the house together for a week. That shit is about to be a tornado when y'all come back.
Hey, bro, let me jump in real fast. It's funny he bring that up, man, because that's my movement, man. I'm literally in the process. That's why I moved right here where I'm at. You
Yeah,
know
you
what I'm
right
saying?
down the street from me.
Yeah, I'm literally what this brother talking about. I'm on board, man, and that's the whole reason why I moved down here, man. We like I said, I'm big on self-sustainable living. I call it getting back to the basics, man. But
Mm-hmm.
everything you just said, brother, that's exactly what I'm on right now in real time.
Hey,
You know?
plug your wife Instagram.
Oh, yeah, Wapendo Estates Farm on all platforms. UPENDO Estates Farm on all platforms.
Yeah, yeah,
Facebook,
that part. They
Instagram,
got like over
YouTube.
300,000 subscribers or followers on Instagram. They really get into it. You
Yeah,
know,
well,
what I'm doing as far as, self sustainability, getting back to the basics. Y'all always hear me, y'all know my slogan, if you know better, you grow better. They
for
doing it
sure,
over there. You dig?
for
Hey,
sure.
can I interject one more time, man, and say congratulations to
Cook.
you, brother. And I would say that's probably your ability to actually execute is the reason why you're going to be successful, bro. Because you found the algorithm that makes success happen for you, brother. And I hope that I can one day meet you on the other side, bro. Salute.
Oh, man, look, man. That's definitely what it is, man. My thing is, man, I'm a firm believer, man. Your big dreams always start at home, man. They don't start when you sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that, man, obviously you got parents or whoever you did to raise you up, but once you get that maturity and all that type of stuff, once you get outside per se and get all that responsibility, man, you know what I mean? The people who you've been around younger growing up, man, plays a lot of part. Like I was raised in the city, man, but my wife, she was raised by her grandparents. Her grandparents born in the 30s. So, you know, her life, her moral compass and standards and all that type of stuff, man, it's like, if you compare it to the people of the world today, man, it's very high, man. Like her standard of who I'm supposed to be as a man and how women conduct themselves, like it's very high compared to what we see going on today. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
yeah, man. With that being said, man, like my whole thing is, man, I worked in corporate, man. I slaved for the white man for years, man. But guess what that got me, man? I was sacrificing the time with my kids, and that goes on to talk about what y'all was talking about. Like, man, we just so lost around here, man. Right? Because the way the system of the world got us black folks, man,
Whew.
we humping, man. We humping, man.
Yeah,
Everything that
yeah.
we hump, man, and then we sacrificing our kids and our family and our relationships. You know what I'm saying? Just to make a buck, just to survive.
Hey,
So like,
stop there. Stop there. Stop there. That's
yes, sir.
leading into this topic right here.
Let me
Stop
be
right
quiet, then,
there.
brother. I can talk, bro. Let me be quiet then.
Yeah, no, 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 no. I want you to build on it because you lined it up with parenting. This was this you man. Look at that. The spirit moving right now. You know what I'm saying? In the church, they say that the spirit of the Lord is moving. You know what I mean? You
Nah,
feel me?
but
Hey,
nah, look,
so go
on
ahead,
some
bro.
real stuff though, bro. On some real stuff, like I said, man, my life been rocky and all that type of stuff, man. But like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. My life started when I started having my kids, man. All my kids have autism, bro. All my house, everybody in my house have autism, bro. And like, it's not like they spectrum 1 and 2s and things like that. But it's just like as a parent, you got your kids, your kids is different. And that's why I say when this culture stuff come in, man, think about it like this, man. When you take your kids to school, man, and forget the uniforms, when you let them kids wear whatever they want to wear, everybody getting bullied. Some kids hair ain't done and all this other stuff. It's cultural, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I be saying. Everything started at home. So I feel like, man, like you said on some parents and shit, man. Man, I got 4 kids with autism, my boy. All
Okay,
my kids different than everybody. But like if you
stop right there, bro. Let's go
uh-huh.
with this topic.
Hmm.
Parenting with no direction. You
Man.
dig? Parenting with no direction. We're talking about lost people. You know what I'm saying? We bringing this. You know what I'm saying? We stirring this pot up like it's a good old, good old gumbo platter. You dig? We putting in a little bit of ingredients here and there. Parenting with no direction. Hey, brother Avery, what you saying is that hit home because my middle child got autism. You dig? So what you saying is the gospel. I got my baby brother. He got autism. So I experienced it. You know what I'm saying? From being the eldest sibling, having a brother, and uh, when autism was really being introduced to the community, because up until about
That's calling people
10
retarded.
years ago, black people for in large didn't know what autism was.
You
In
was just
large.
you was just retarded. Man, especially
Exactly. You
community.
was you
The
was
black
you was
community,
slow. You know what
nigga,
I'm saying?
get
Why
some
why
help.
Not
why why Lil Ray Ray always answering the door in his boxers with the damn Fruit Loops in his hand?
You hear me,
not
man?
only not only didn't know about autism, we didn't know about the tools to help kids with autism. Because I'm dating a young lady, and both of her daughters have autism on the spectrum, and
Yes, yes.
they didn't tell us about IEPs. They didn't tell you about
Oh,
none of
my
that. They
my
just say,
baby
"Oh,
got
what a
all of
good
that.
resource." Yeah, they
Yeah,
just say,
my
"What a good
baby my
resource."
shout out to my queen, bruh, because
Oh,
she has done her due diligence. IEPs. My baby is in speech therapy. She in
look, look, look.
ABA therapy. She 4 years old, and man, by the grace of the ancestors, man, my daughter was damn near nonverbal. You know what I'm saying? She's been in these all of these beautiful programs for about a year and a half, and man, when my daughter step out, she is a shining light. She reflects to the world just this peaceful harmony. And when she conducts and when she interfaces with people, people don't even know. You know, I talk to folks. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, my daughter, she has autism. Hey, what? You bullshitting? Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, she's on the spectrum. Yeah, so on and
And
so forth, and just get the rapping. And I just tell them how, you know what I'm saying, due to my wife's due diligence and us pouring into her. But not only that, but I just believe, I might sound spooky, that the ancestors have healed and are in the healing process of my baby because they see, you know what I'm saying, that the Bible says faith without works is dead. You know what I'm saying? When you put
that's
in
right.
wholehearted work and nothing but pure love into that said facet or whatever that is, that vessel, that thing, that you yield the true results. I yield the floor.
And
Man,
I'm gonna go ahead and look. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I'm gonna just say 2 seconds, man. You know how I put this in me? Cause like I said, man, I grew up diagnosed with ADHD, bipolar, all that. That was what they was doing the '80s babies. You know what I'm saying? Like you acting up in class, they want to take you to the doctor to give you some medication to just slow you down, as they say. But as I got, I ain't. That's another story. But long story short, man, come to find out, man, it's a lot of us as a culture. Here we go back with this black people cultural stuff, man. A lot of us was too scared. A lot of these families is too scared to talk about mental health. It was talking about mental health in the black household was considered as a weakness because we were always taught to be strong, either physically or emotionally. You know what I'm saying? When you just think about it, when you was a little boy and you fell off that bike, who ran up on you and dusted you off, or they told you, boy, you better get up. You all right? You know what I'm saying?
Don't
It's a lack.
cry. Yeah,
Yeah,
all right.
it's a lack of a lot of love in our culture. Like you know what I'm saying. But I say that to say this. I just accept the fact because my wife just like your wife. You know what I'm saying. She done everything. IEPs, 504s, every area code thing they got with this disability stuff, man. She done went through the works, and I just come to find out, like, man, it's some about not just kids, bro. It's some about people with autism, bro, that has this innocence. Like a child has an innocence, like that child innocence because they don't have experience yet in the world, right? I just came to the notion like everybody who has autism, I just feel like the creator, the Most High, didn't take that innocence away from them. Even though they experiencing things in the world, they still have that innocence.
A purity about them. I know
You
exactly what you're saying, bro.
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
though. Man, I just throw that in there. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Anthony Bowden.
No, I just want to say, based on my experience of dealing with just kids that was on the spectrum, including a young lady I'm dating, if you notice, and y'all probably notice it with y'all kids too, a lot of kids that's on the spectrum got a certain skill set that's almost at a genius level.
Man, Rain Man,
Absolutely.
man, hold on,
And
man. You talking that stuff, man. My son is the
it's
autistic savant.
amazing.
Yeah.
Like one of her daughters is gifted at drawing. She could draw portraits without even trying. The other one's so good at math, I'd be like, damn, I can't. I was helping you, but now you helping me.
Right.
And this girl's in the fourth grade, and I'm like, shit, I can't. Man, look, hold on, let me get this paper and let me. So you carry the two, right?
Right, 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 right.
She gets it. And when you think about it, most of the most successful people in the world, I mean, like the billionaires, they have some form of developmental disability
For sure.
on the spectrum.
Yeah,
The most famous one we know about is Elon Musk.
fuck him.
That,
Exactly. But that's why I'll use that loosely. But for example,
Racist bastard.
hmm
but hell yeah, man. I hear what this brother's saying, man, because like I said, man, the way he just described them girls, man, that's my whole house. Like I said, my oldest, he turned 18 this year, man. He been off the charts since he been in school, man. Like just like I said, man. At the end of the day, man, you can Google the last name, man. Just like my son was bullied so bad, man. He turned his bullying, he turned his circumstance into a business. You know, he been running his business since he was 9. You know what I mean? Because he got autism. You know how kids or people with autism, they usually have like this social awkwardness, like, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
a
yeah,
quirkiness to him.
A quirkiness
hmm
to it. So yeah, man, just based off that, man, like based off my son's disability, man, I feel like I said, the most high shine a bright light on my son, man. Like I said, man, it's crazy. And then like at my 10-year-old, he's talking about the math stuff, man. You right, man. This dude, I'm like, man, what you got? And look, man, what are they doing now? This, that, and third. And then my 5-year-old, man, he the artist. He talking about drawing, ain't tracing nothing. This little dude, 5 years old, man, already writing like drawing stuff. So I don't mean to go off and all to that, but like, yeah, man, people with autism, specifically autism, man, very special to this world, man. And like that brother said, man, if you peep all the people that you see on social media and all that, and you kind of feel like they weird or this and that. Some people be like they Geminis, but more than likely, yeah, they got some type of mental health disorder like autism or ADHD. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West, man. He said Elon Musk, Kanye West, man. That man is autistic.
yeah, yeah.
He said Elon Musk. I'm saying Kanye West. You know what I mean? Kanye West is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
perfect example of an autistic man.
But you know what? I'm glad you said that
Either
because that has a
autism or
special,
Asperger's.
yeah.
All of it. You hear me? And then
But
his
he said,
creativeness, man. That creativeness, man. Usually, majority of the time, a creative kid or a creative adult, an adult who did something, was kind of, to our eyes, is kind of slow or retarded, as the old word as they called it. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. If you ain't thought about it, just think about it. Go back to your old movies, go back to the old history books or whatever, or boom, boom, boom. Everybody who had this special knick-knack about themselves, like that brother said, man, they
Corky.
had something. Yeah, yeah, man, they
Yeah,
had something.
yeah. Cork. That's
that,
what I call it.
and
Yeah.
I'm
Yes,
gonna tell
sir.
you something to add to that with the Kanye West thing. Remember when MTV used to do them little mini documentaries called True Life,
Yeah,
where they had Kanye West on there and they had his mother there. You know, his mom, her background was a teacher.
yeah.
So,
Yep.
and remember when his mom passed away, how he unraveled completely.
Yep.
Well, she used to talk about, she explained how Kanye explained to her that how he saw his musical process. He said
Right.
he told her that I don't hear the music first, I
He
see it.
sees it.
And
Yeah.
I draw, and he could draw too. He's an artist as well, a very good artist. And he showed how he drew out the songs. And he showed a picture of certain songs he would figure out in his head. So he's literally seeing the music. You can't teach that. That's
They,
something that's in you. You know what I'm saying? And that Asperger's or that being on the spectrum period
yeah.
develops that. It forces you to hyper focus on something because it takes something away from you that everybody else takes for granted.
That's
Right. Right.
interesting.
It's a hyper enhanced sense.
That's
They
hmm
say all of
interesting.
like the world's greatest savants see music, they don't hear it.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
And Terrence Howard was just talking about that. He was trying to break it down to them guys how he was seeing he would he could hear tones out colors like blue has certain tones,
Right. Right.
different
Right.
colors, different colors would he would hear
Yeah,
tones out
yeah,
of it.
man. Yeah,
It
man.
has nothing to do with
Yeah, man. See, I see things in 6D, man. Not 3D, 6D, man. Yeah, man. See, based on the periodic table that they've been showing us, man. No, that's incorrect, man. Shout out
it
to
depends
Terrence
on
Howard.
the scale.
Hey, that brother is actually a genius. You know what I mean? Hey,
Yeah.
brother, Lord Scotty, come on, my G. This is trill talk right here. My man said he work in the car business, right? He meet different peoples. It's so many people, you know what I'm saying? He can't believe that they are parents. This is where I wanted to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Parenting with no direction. Everybody here, from what I'm hearing, has structure and has a direction. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, and I haven't used this in a while. We have to understand that our children have purpose. Our children have to be vessels to carry on, you know what I'm saying, the lineage forward. So our children have a duty, but we have a duty to our children to make sure that they're productive, that they are upstanding and righteous and ready for a relationship to carry on the righteousness. You dig? We got to get to a point to where we start arranging marriages, because there are going to be it's going to be some really, really slim pickings out here with this progressive degenerate culture.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have to start arranging marriages with like-minded families who are progressing with the same direction moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So we go lock it. So we talking about parenting with we have a direction. But what about the people who don't have direction? And they just out here surviving, like the good brother Avi said. People out here just humping. They just getting to it. They surviving day to day, week to week. You know what I'm saying? They going to work. They busting out that 50 hours, 60 hours a week, and the television, the media is raising their children. How do we combat that, brother Dre? I'm curious to hear your vantage point on that said angle right there.
Hey, I think that's one of the things that we're missing from our heritage in general. Arranged marriages. Okay, I'll give you an example. I'm a military person, right? Okay, so typically military members would be arranged with either nobility or artisans because you wanted to basically broaden both families. You wanted to have political ties to the military if your family didn't have that security, or you wanted to have artists and craft added into that bloodline, right? Um, you simply wouldn't breed a military family to a military family or marry them because it really would benefit you. You know, like it doesn't add to the community. But as far as like the grooming process, I think what will happen is you'll see a warrior class emerge from that in general. A class that understands that it's about the whole as opposed to the sum. And I like it, man. Like think about any other culture in the world. That's what they do, and that have continued their legacy beyond for centuries. They've always done that, and they've always made sure that they set themselves up for the next generation to be better than the one before it. And I'm gonna yield the floor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anybody
You're
want to add to
absolutely
that?
right on that. Shoot, you absolutely right.
I'm gonna continue to throw my little 2 cents in, man. I just feel like this, man. We was created all by God, and there was an order in this world, right? For the people who believe and the people who don't, right? When God sent Moses to take the Hebrews up out of Egypt, pretty much bondage or whatever, to free them, guess what? They got tired and started complaining, and they start doing what they had was doing in their hearts and all that type of stuff. He got tired of them. He gave them over to their own mind. Said, y'all don't want to listen to me. Y'all don't want to follow me. Yeah, that's where all that extra stuff came about, man. And I say this to say that with the whole topic of the, parenting and all that, man. I just feel like this, man. The days of pageant moms and pageant dads is over with, man. If you see your kids, man, gotta, obviously, because a lot of us black people, they sports, football, basketball, man, and then we have a little son or something. You think he gonna be the next whoever, but that's not what's going on, man. A lot of us pushing our kids into things they don't want to do, and then they rebelling in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? These kids, if they got special needs or not, man, if they interested in something, man, support these kids, man. Support these kids, man, because when they do get outside, they gonna remember all that love, whatever they trying to do, man. I don't care if they want to tap dance one week and go play soccer the next week. You know what I'm saying? It's just the kids nowadays for sure definitely need that support coming from the crib, man. Like I said, man, y'all everybody talking about World War III and World War IV, man. We're gonna have another civil war. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
No, for real, man. Because like I said, man, even way back when, man, God told his people, man, don't be unequally yoked with them folks, man. Don't, hey, y'all, my people, don't go intertwining with them people. Look what they did. They went intertwining with them people. And incest, everything came about after they disobeyed. You know what I'm saying? But we do the same thing, man. We don't want to listen to our kids. We feel like we got so much experience and all this other shit. But think about it like this, man. How many times can you count on your hand that your kids, whoever got kids in here that can hear me, that your kids and taught you something?
Oh, countless.
You feel
all the
what I'm
time.
saying?
And I ain't even got no
Countless.
kids.
Facts.
I'm just the uncle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wisdom is understanding that a message don't have no age.
For sure.
You receive it from any vessel.
For sure, man. For sure.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
my
Matter,
kids teach me daily. Brother Anthony, go ahead and cook.
matter of fact, let me add to this, what you just said. I think it's safe to say that most of us in this room are from the age range of 35 to maybe 55 at the absolute oldest. Is that fair to say?
That's fair to say.
For sure.
Have you noticed that all of us in our age group, if you talk to the youngsters, they look at us as the OGs, as to say. When they
Yep.
really should
I'm
be looking at the
unking them
elders
now.
like that. Yeah, we off now. But they don't show no respect to them. You know why? Because they don't listen to them, just like they want to listen to us. But we can relate to them, and we'll listen to them, and I've seen this personally. There was a time I was incarcerated for a short period of time, and I seen where at the time I was like 35. They having conversation with me, and I'm feeding them with game and shit. But soon as another dude that's like in his 60s say something, they go off on him. Man, shut your old ass up. I don't want to hear that bullshit. And I had to calm them down. And as I'm talking to them, oh, my bad, homie. My bad, OG. I'm like, but he the OG. But but it's because that generation don't respect them.
There it is.
They don't appreciate them. We can understand them. And a lot of it got to do with the music we listen to ain't that far off. Our experiences are different. We kind of adopted technology the same way, and we don't look at them like that. We just look at them like we used to look at ourselves as kids.
Well,
And
I'm gonna
that's
say this, brother,
yeah.
to
Go ahead.
add to that. If you was born in the 80s, we have a experience that no other group of people got to experience in real time because we got the old school, right? We got to experience on the late end. You know what I'm saying? You might experience a little bit of 8-track players, cassette players, CDs. We were at the front end of burning CDs. You know what I'm saying? So the digital age. You know what I'm saying? Onward forward to the streaming. You know, the people behind.
Media.
Yeah, social media, so on and so forth. So we got we are living in the both paradigms right there. We know what it looked like before the internet, and you know what I'm saying, the residual effects after. You know what I'm saying? And we have had that real time experience of being on both ends of it. Okay, no doubt, no doubt, brother Avery. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Put it in the air. Yes, sir. So we can relate to the young bulls, you know what I'm saying, because our youths were more similar to theirs versus the elders. You know, they come from an angle of, you know, when they reprimand, it's more them shunning versus saying, hey, young homie, I was you at one time. You know what I'm saying? So it's more relatable from our stance versus them. It's automatic waving that finger and from the corrective standpoint.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
We more palatable in our approach. You know what I'm saying?
Because I've heard many times, even in my family, where the older people, like the aunties and uncles, they be like, I don't know what's wrong with them. They just crazy. And I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with them. Let me talk to them. And then they looking at me or someone in my age group, how you reach out to them? I said, because I can relate to them. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. We in our 40s, we experience everything they experience. Ain't nothing
Yep.
really new under the sun. The clothes we wear now, minus your skinny jeans. I'm glad this started.
No. But they was wearing our grandpa. Bro, go back to the 70s. Them
Oh yeah,
niggas
them
was wearing some freak nasty shit.
with the
Man,
chest
Tim,
out, listening to the
what?
whispers.
Man, the OJs, them niggas was wearing Ho Johnson slapped on the side of their leg. Talking and got the nerve. Oh, these boys britches. Y'all britch. If y'all niggas pooted, y'all would have had an air bubble on your ass.
Look at how Adam Hayes used to dress.
Man, what? The drugs they was taking in the in the 60s and in the 70s. Stop it, man.
Boy,
The young bulls doing the same thing. Ain't nothing, like you say, ain't nothing new under the sun. It's just dressed up differently.
you ain't lying.
Man, once that acid and all of that, them psychedelics got introduced into the community, you talk about this sexually fluency that we see in the culture. That shit was going down in the 70s,
In the 60s,
late
Woodstock.
60s.
Think about it, Woodstock. All them black exploitation film. What they don't know, what they don't talk about, how freaky they was.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Hold on. The baby mama culture being going down. Granddaddy. Oh, yes, sir. CIA. Yes, sir. COINTELPRO. Absolutely. Come on, bro.
Shoot.
No doubt. Not only that, them placing drugs into the community. Come on, this is all part of them. Was that Roosevelt who said the most dangerous thing to American society is a black messiah? I forget which president.
Hoover.
That was Hoover. Thank you, Hoover. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, so they have had an agenda to infest us, keep us drugged and unfocused. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, we see the women's lib movement coming to effect. We got to break the household up, because one thing that go ahead, brother.
I'm so glad you said about the women lib movement. I always get them two mixed up, Gloria Steinem or Gloria Allred, but both of them fit.
Margaret Sanger.
Margaret Sanger too, but I'm of course with Margaret Sanger, she's a mom.
Yeah, diabolical.
But just to go with Gloria Allred and Gloria Steinem, two staunch feminists. You know what they got in common? They got
white husbands.
White husbands, and they've been married a long time. They got a full family to see these husbands.
Yep.
And the husbands lead the family.
Yep. That's where I was going with it, brother. That's where I was going with it.
If I'm correct, Gloria Allred, this little sidebar, she is the stepmother of the actor Christian Bale. Now, why I'm saying this, as an actor, he has a bad temper and he's terrible with people. And I'm gonna land my plane. He had a situation when that third Batman movie was filming where he beat the shit out of his wife and his own mama. Because by trade, he's a lawyer by trade. And he whooped on his mama and his wife in the law office. Guess who bailed him out of jail? The woman that sues every black man for an alleged allegation of any type of impropriety. Like it wasn't nothing. And they only talked about it one time. I just happened to see it on TMZ one time, and they were done with it.
Oh, you know how that go.
Oh yeah.
You know how that go. The cover-up game is beautiful for them. Mm-hmm. Ben Roethlisberger out here allegedly taking Cootie Cat.
Shoot.
You know what I'm saying? The cover-up game is immaculate. What was the NBA player that was out here sleeping with the little teenage girl? Oh, we didn't hear shit about that.
Quagmire. This Quagmire in real life.
Yeah, Quagmire in real life. Giggity goo, head ass nigga. Right? But man, they cover that up. They cover that up. But we see the young brother in Memphis. He's waving the gun in the club.
And I'm from Memphis, so you already know. I know, man.
Yeah.
You better, man. Look, if you can have a gun in Memphis,
you better keep that goddamn it on you, goddamn it.
Because it's legal, and he got money. You one of the richest people in the state, and you telling me not to have that pistol on?
Yeah. Okay. The young bull is goofy.
Can I interject?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I spoke on that before, man. And being that I lived where he's from in Dalzell, you got to realize, man, that where they from, man, in the summer of what was this, 19, they had a song
Hmm.
in that city called "Boost the Murder Rate," and that's the environment he came from, man. So protecting himself ain't nothing new to him, man. You know what I'm saying? That's he. When I tell you he's not posing, man. He grew up like that, you know, and
Yeah.
that's why I like when I think Steven Jackson tried to take him under his wing, but once again, like the brother was saying earlier, Steven Jackson from a different yoke. He not about to listen to Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson can't relate.
No, no, you can't. And something about with John Morant, I'm glad he in Memphis because when he got drafted, shoot, he said he used to vacation in Memphis. I knew it was gonna work. I knew he was gonna love it here, so I'm like, shit. But anyway, I'm just hyped up for the NBA season. My
Nah, I stepped away from the mic, brothers. I appreciate y'all holding it down, holding it down. Mama, I love you.
bad.
POP holding it down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. We got to have a, parent with purpose, with direction. You know what I'm saying. We yeah, we understand that most of us, if not all of us, come from trauma. But we have to what I call, Dre, you hear me say it all the time, the G check, you know, where we be honest and look in the mirror with ourselves with all our flaws. you know we see what we came from, and now we take ownership on how we affect and move forward for the next generation.
Yeah.
Hey, my family failed here, my mother, my father failed in this direction. Let me take accountability so that I don't fall into the same pitfalls and sinkholes that they did, and be progressive for my children. Let me set the trend, the new standard. You know what I'm saying? Let me do the internal healing so that I can be corrective, so that, you know what I'm saying, my children don't suffer from the same iniquities of my forefathers.
Yeah.
We got to hold ourselves accountable. We can't, bask in our trauma, and we got to look at ourselves as the progenitors. You dig? We got to be the shepherd to our sheep, to our flock. You know what I mean? And we got to
Yeah.
understand that, hey, man, when we find out that we the beacon, we the light, hey, man, we got to let the people follow behind. You know what I'm saying? And understand that it illuminates around us, Hey, man, we gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. We've been cooking. It's almost 12 over here. I got to be up early tomorrow because I got to pull up to my daughter's school. You know what I'm saying? I had to lay the law down on my eldest. You know what I'm saying? We had to, chopping it up about the importance of her handling business in
Oh yeah.
school. She got some projects she need to handle. I don't feel like she was being uh equipped, or she wasn't handling the things that she needed to in the proper manner in the time frame. So I got to do what a great father does, is go on ahead and pull up to the school tomorrow, holler at these teachers and figure out what's going on. We early in the school year, got dog it, but hey, I'm beating the curve. You dig? My babies
Yeah.
is, pushing me forward. When I'm gone, I'm still here. You dig? Living through my
Yeah.
children. So I'm standing down, stomp down with my baby. So if y'all brothers want to go ahead and lace anything y'all got jumping, any channel they can follow, anything like that, go ahead and do it now, brothers.
Uh, I just want to say appreciate it, man. Thank you for allowing me to be on your platform. Also, little one thing. It's like you said, you got kids that are teenagers. Have them read the book by Carter G. Woodson, The Miseducation of the Negro, by audio book or by just regular
Hold
book.
on, let me write that down. What book?
The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson. It it would change their life. It would put things in perspective, especially if they want to go to college or get any type of training.
You said
And
Carter G. Woodson?
uh-huh,
Got you.
he
Yes,
wrote
sir.
that
Hey,
book back in the 30s, and it's still relevant to this day, as almost to the T.
Yes, sir.
Also, I follow the brother in their farm too on Instagram too.
Say it again.
I follow the brother and his wife with the one that had the
Oh,
farm
yes, sir.
too.
Yes, sir. My brother Avery. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, thorough brother. You probably saw him on some. If you seen some of the photos when at the meet and greet with Wilder. Yeah, yeah. If you follow
Okay.
Steven, that's Stephen Elder Mac, brother, bro.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh, brother Dre, or brother Big Hill, anybody, y'all brothers, go ahead and lace.
Salute, y'all gentlemen was cooking up. It was a very royal conversation. It was, and it was an honor to be in here with y'all. And I'm before I leave, I'm gonna leave out with this on the parenting tip. When I was sitting back listening to y'all, I could just have, I just want to salute y'all on how the things y'all talking about, as far as parenting and all of that, and the information that y'all sharing. It's good information, and I'm seeing the progress because I'm 53 years old, and and when you said accountability, soul was a good point, because you take accountability for your mistakes and all of that, and you move forward with that. And it seems like you guys are really on point with it. And I just want to say, interject to promote to your youngins out here, to your young men and your young ladies. Make sure that you teach them the importance of having kids before they even have kids. Make sure you have serious conversations with them about setting reasons for having kids. What will be your reasons, and making sure they know that you bringing somebody in the world that might not be, you know, just the place you bringing them in. Because I'm looking at it like I don't know how many of us up here did our parents have a plan for us. Like I wasn't a planned birth. I don't know how many of you guys were planned births, but like that's one thing our communities need to start doing. Start before the kids come, because a lot of sex going on, a lot of fucking going on, a lot of kids be coming on from history. We just be fucking and having kids, and then we deal with it after the fact. Sometimes you gotta be prepared for that. It should be something that you prepare for with your whoever you having that kid with. It should be something that y'all talking about, something that y'all sharing y'all experiences with, like y'all was saying, good, bad, and ugly. What y'all parents did to y'all, whatever, however it came, and y'all weigh out y'all stuff before y'all actually bring that into the world. You got to do those conversations and make them very, very important. So it won't be no after effects and you trying to, because after it comes, you just playing catch up. If you don't do it before it happens, you're just playing catch up. But I want to salute y'all because y'all definitely saying dropping jewels, and I see how it's moving forward. Just on me being how old I am and hearing y'all talk, and I like it. I like it. Like I would like to hear my son talking like that. My son is y'all age. You understand? I would be proud. So I just want to salute y'all on that. That's it.
No doubt, no doubt. Brother Dre, 601. Your brothers want to add anything?
Go ahead, 601.
Shit, I just want to say, bro, it's been an honor and a pleasure, man, to come through and congregate. We look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow night. We look forward to seeing y'all back next week. We look forward to another great topic of Brother Soul Power, gamed up, you know what I'm saying? Put down. His next topic, you know what I'm saying? I'm on show be in the building, bro, because, you know what I'm saying? And then, you get brother chance enough to come on and enlighten, you know what I'm saying? And speak their mind, you know what I'm saying? And we all just congregate and just learn, and each one teach one, man. And then we got a chance to put it out there in other folks' ears, you know what I'm saying? So I just look forward to the next time, bro. Real
No
talk.
doubt, no doubt. Hey, bro, I'm gonna hit you up in the back because I got to get another interview. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that yard is looking stupendous. And Brother Dre, let me go ahead and shout you out for a beautiful digital yard tour that you did, brother. Yeah, what I mean. If you don't mind, I want to take your blueprint and I want to do that with Brother 601 and this and get another interview with my brother.
Hey, bro. First of all, so man, you already know, man. I don't call y'all my brothers lightly. I have associates and I have brothers, man. I don't really go with the friends thing, man. If I call you a friend, man, you might as well be my brother, man. Cause ain't nothing different from blood. But let me say this, bro. Use it because it's meant to be used, and I know you're gonna do it righteously. For those of y'all who can, man, feel so inclined, if you're not already following Samurai Kennels, man, follow us on all forms of social media and check us out with that, man. And then for more of the real talk, get on the Unapologetically Dre page. It's on all forms of social media as well. And we just rocking and growing and meeting like-minded people and building that Shogun Army that we always talking about, man. Respect to the mighty LDBC, man. I love what y'all brothers doing, man. Y'all really set a prototype for how we can get together and aggregate our knowledge and wealth. And I just want to say thank you for everybody for allowing me to be on the show, man. Brother Soul Power, I appreciate you, bro.
Oh, likewise, man. I appreciate everybody who pulled up tonight. All my brothers on the panel, all the brothers who pulled up in the chat, for our sister listeners who didn't comment, who are listening, you know what I'm saying? Salute to all our queens, for standing by us thorough men, you know what I'm saying? The mothers of our children, who are helping to cultivate our grandchildren, you know what I'm saying? With this, I'm gonna go ahead. The brother Anthony Bolton left us with The Miseducation of a Negro by Carter G. Woodson. That's book I'm going to go on Amazon and purchase tonight before I go to sleep. I'm gonna go ahead. I want to employ y'all brothers to go and pick up Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson. This is a must read with your children when we're talking about funds. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about understanding how to just the basic fundamentals when it comes to us business wise and how it's been the government has used our labor force against us and how we have been their main vessel for currency in America. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, like I said, Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson, a must read for your children. The brother said Miseducation of a Negro by Carter G. Woodson. Like I said, I'm adding that to that book. And if you haven't picked up your Kybalion, go pick it up on Amazon. Kybalion, the Kybalion, Kybalino. You dig? Go lock in with that. You feel me? This is the Hermetic philosophy. Lock in with this, and it's written by the three initiates. That's what the author is. The Kybalion, Kybalino. You feel me? So those are some books, you know what I'm saying? A few books that we go tap in. We got to start doing a monthly reading show. Myself and brother Big Hill, we had been doing that on a personal level, where we was, hitting each other with some reads, pause, and tapping in as far as, what we had came across the information. We can't just keep telling our kids what they should be doing. We got to show them. And we always talk about how reading is fundamental, and we sitting around watching TV. So be the change for your children. Be the change for the people around you. Start with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Self-correction, self-accountability, and lock in with that. And y'all already know what time it is. It's the Shogun. And y'all already know it's the LDBC. And as I always say, when it comes to the Shogun, keep them blades sharps. You know what I'm saying? Keep the defense tight and your blades sharp. Hey, hold on. Before I say this, hey, my brothers, y'all stay in the back chat real quick before we end out this mother sucker. Y'all already know. Keep your defense tight and the blades sharp. It's the Shogun. We out.
There you go. Work.